Even though I eventually realized that many of the movies and shows I watched as a child contained elements that resembled an occult or carried hidden religious messages, I still enjoyed them. I was young, and I wasn't going to give up something I loved just because there might have been attempts to influence my thinking. But as I grew older, I began to understand what was actually happening. These shows weren't just entertainment, they were being used as quiet delivery systems for belief. Seeing religious themes appear in children's media made me realize how early ideas can be planted long before a child has the ability to question anything. It wasn't harmless. It showed me how belief systems try to shape the mind before the mind is ready to think for itself. As I continued trying to understand the universe in every way I could, I learned that when one perspective closes, another opens. That shift in thinking led me to question something else I had always been taught. Why do humans eat animals? We are animals, ourselves, intelligent, emotional, capable of reasoning far beyond most species. Yet we often underestimate the intelligence and emotional depth of the beings we consume. Some animals do eat each other, but that doesn't automatically justify our behavior. If we claim to be wiser, more aware, and more capable of moral reasoning, then shouldn't our choices reflect that? It became clear to me that we don't need to eat their flesh. Much of what I had been taught about killing animals felt wrong once I looked at it honestly. Animals don't give us permission to harm them. They don't exist for our convenience. Taking advantage of another living being simply because we can is still taking advantage. There is no real separation between humans and animals. We are all part of the same family of life. Families may be different, but moral laws don't change just because the species does. Hurting another creature, taking its life, or using it for our benefit is wrong when that creature has its own family, its own bonds, and its own desire to live. Not speaking the same language doesn't mean we can't understand them. We learned German, English, Spanish, and countless other human languages. Understanding another species isn't impossible, it just requires willingness. And once I opened my eyes to that, I couldn't go back.